If you're watching this, you're probably stuck somewhere between being busy and broke. You're working, you're showing up, you're putting in the hours, but the numbers just aren't matching the effort. And the worst part? You don't know exactly why. My name's Ashley, 23 years in real estate, 9 industry awards. I've scaled brokerages from 20 to 40 as a COO. I've ran sales teams of 100 plus brokers. I've turned brokers from non-performers into top performers. And in the last few years, I've coached brokers across Dubai and beyond to go from reactive to running businesses. What I'm about to share with you is the exact same operating system I used myself and the one I install with every broker I work with. It's the difference between brokers who plateau and brokers who compound. 5 systems, 45 minutes, no hype, no fluff, no recycled motivation. Pen and paper ready? Treat this like a working session and not a podcast. Let's go. Module 1, the operator identity. Before we get into systems, we need to talk about identity, because here's what most coaches won't tell you. You can install every system in this training, and if your identity hasn't shifted, you'll quietly abandon it within 14 days. I know because I've watched brokers do it for the last 12 years. There are 2 kinds of people in this industry. There are brokers and there are operators. Now, a broker reacts. They run their day by their phone. They take whatever WhatsApp lands first, whatever viewing gets booked first, and whatever fire flares up first. They mistake motion for progress. They're busy all day, every day, and at the end of the month, they're shocked by their numbers. Now, an operator runs as a business. They decide before the day starts what matters to them. They have systems for follow-ups, systems for pockets, systems for time. They don't feel ready before they make the call. They make the calls because it's 9 a.m. on a Monday, and that's what 9 a.m. on a Monday is for. Same skill, same market, completely different results. The gap between them isn't talent, isn't charm, isn't even the hustle, it's identity. I'll be straight with you. 2 years ago, I was 105 kgs. Exhausted, reactive, drinking too much coffee and alcohol, sleeping really badly, putting out fires all day, and wondering why nothing was compounding. Today, I'm now 83 kg as of this morning, and I'm up at 4:30 every day. I've built businesses, I've scaled teams, and I've coached brokers who went from feast or famine to predictable 6 figures. Same brain, same person, completely different system. And that's the entire point of this training. The shift didn't happen because I wanted it more. It happened because I stopped being the person who reacts and started being an operator who builds. Right, pen and paper out. 3 questions. Don't skip this. Now, the brokers who answer them are the ones who change. The brokers who scroll past are the ones that will be back here in 12 months wondering why nothing has changed. Question 1. When you opened your phone this morning, did you decide what mattered, or did your phone decide for you? Question 2. If a stranger watched your last 7 working days, would they call you a broker or would they call you an operator? Question 3. What's the identity you need to step into for the next 90 days? Now pause the video, write down the answers and then come back. Okay, welcome back. Module 2 is the most important module in this entire training, because if you only install one system from today, make it this one. Your first 90 minutes decides the next hours of your day. Your next hours of your day decides whether you close 2 deals in a month or 7. Here's what the average brokers do in the morning, or what their mornings look like. Alarm at 7, phone in hand before they even get their feet on the ground. WhatsApp before coffee, 3 reactive conversations before they've even left the house. Drive to the office answering WhatsApps and emails at red lights. Walk in at 9:15 already late and already behind. They spend the next hour catching up. By 11, they've been working for 4 hours and haven't done one thing that moves the deal forward. Sound familiar? Here's the thing that nobody actually tells you. That morning isn't a habit problem, it's a structure problem. You can't out-discipline a broken system. You need to build a new one. Now, my morning has 3 blocks: body, brain, and business. In that order, non-negotiable. Block 1, body. Okay, so 4:30 I wake up. So 4:30 to 6, wake up, no phone, water, out the door, gym, walk, whatever makes you move your body before your mind starts negotiating with you. I don't even care if it's lifting heavy weights for 30 minutes or just a walk with the dog. The point isn't the workout. The point is that you've already won a battle with yourself before most brokers are awake. Block 2, brain, 7:15 to 8. Coffee, notebook. This is when I review my top 5 priorities of the day, film my content, and also plan my first 90 minutes at my desk. 1 hour of thinking and planning is worth 4 hours of reactive work later. Block 3, business, 8 till 9 at my desk, phone face down. This is the most valuable hour of my entire day. My prep work, my follow-ups, deep work that requires zero input from anyone else. By 9 a.m, when the average person is just opening their laptop, I've already done the work that basically wins the week. 3 rules that make this system work though. Rule number 1, no phone before 6 a.m. No Instagram for personal use. The world can wait for 3 hours. It's not going to collapse. Rule 2, the night before isn't optional. The reason why brokers can't run a morning system is because they didn't plan it the night before. Sunday night decides Monday morning. Always. Rule 3, put it on the calendar. If gym at 5 is a feeling you won't do it, if it's a calendar entry with an alarm, you will. You don't trust your feelings, you'll trust your calendar. Pen and paper again. Now design your morning. Write out what your first 90 minutes will look like, then your first 3 hours, and then your first 3 rules that you're going to be committing to. Now don't copy mine, okay? You need to have your own schedule. 4:30 might not work for you. The principle is the structure, not the times. A broker with kids will have a different time and different morning than one without. A broker in a different time zone will have a different rhythm. What matters is there's a structure and it's yours. Now pause the video, map it out, and then come back. If module 2 is about discipline, module 3 is about money. Because right now, and I mean right now, while you're watching this, you have somewhere between 20 and 80 sellers sitting in your phone that you've already had one conversation with and that you haven't followed up with in over 60 days. That's not a lead generation problem. That's a lead neglect problem. Most brokers will spend the next quarter cold calling strangers while the warmest opportunities are in their pipeline, sitting cold. We're going to fix that today. Now, let me give you the maths. A cold lead converts at roughly 1 to 2% in our market. A pocket listing, someone you've already met, who's already had a conversation with you about selling, converts at 20 to 50% with the right cadence. That's a 25 times return on the same hour of work. And yet, most brokers I audit have never called back their dead pockets. They called once, the seller said maybe later, or I'm listed with a maximum agents and they've moved on. That maybe later meant never. And that's the biggest misunderstood phrase in real estate. It's not a no, it's just a yes with a timer. Your job is to be there when the timer goes off, not 3 months after another agent already was. Pocket stands for 5 things. I'm going to give you the overview today. The full deep dive is actually in my coaching program, right? So P, profile. You need to know each pocket seller's situation, why they wanted to sell, what stopped them, what would reopen the conversation. O, outreach cadence. This isn't a call when you remembered. It's a structured 90-day rhythm with specific touch points. Week 1, voice note. Week 3, market update. Week 6, relevant comparables. Week 9, direct check-in. C, capture. Now capture every pocket. Every pocket gets logged. Okay, it gets logged in a spreadsheet, in a CRM, I don't care, on a wall. It gets logged with the next action and the next date. K, knowledge drop. Each touch point delivers value, not just a check-in message, a reason, a new buyer in the area, a comparable that just sold, a market shift they should know about. T, track every conversation, every response, every nuance, because the broker who reacts a pocket isn't the one who calls the most. It's the one who remembers what the seller cared about 6 months ago. Now here's something you can use today. Right now, as soon as this module ends, open your phone, scroll through your contacts, find 3 sellers you haven't spoken to in the last 12 months who said maybe later. Send them a voice note, okay? Not a text, a voice note. 20 seconds maximum. Here's the script. Hi Mr. Seller, been thinking about your property. Market shifted in the last few weeks. Got 2 minutes for a quick update. That's it. No pitch, no pressure, just a human reason to reopen the door. I've taught this to brokers who've closed off listings within 48 hours of using it. The reason it worked isn't the script, it's the voice note. It's harder to ignore than a text. It feels more personable. It reminds them that you're human, not a salesperson chasing commission. Pen and paper one more time. Write down 10 names, not 3, not 5, 10. 10 sellers from your phone you haven't followed up with in over 60 days or more. Next to each name, write the time when you last spoke to them, what they were looking for and what the next action is. Today, before the sun goes down, send 3 voice notes, just 3. Then close the notebook and let the universe do its job. I promise you within 7 days, one of those 3 is going to reply. And that reply is going to pay for the entire time you've invested in this training. Pause, 10 names, 3 voice notes, and then come back. Module 4, the weekly operating rhythm. If you ask any broker what their week looks like, you'll usually hear, it depends. Now that's the entire problem. A week that depends is a week that runs by other people's emergencies. An operator's week looks the same most weeks because the structure protects the work, no matter what gets thrown at it. Now here's the rhythm that I use. Adapt it. You can copy it, but make it your own. But understand the principle. Okay, so Monday, hunt day, pocket calls, outreach, cold and warm leads. This is the day you generate your future revenue. Tuesday, listing day, listing presentations, listing audit, viewing of new stock, the supply side of the business. Wednesday, deep work day, no meetings before 2 p.m. This is the day you build content, systems, follow-up workflows, outreach, and anything else that compounds. Most brokers don't have this day. That's why they don't compound. Thursday, closing day, negotiation calls, offers, contracts, move deals across the line. Wednesday's deep work feeds Thursday's closes. Friday, review and wrap. Wrap the week, plan the next week, no new fires. The Friday review framework takes 30 minutes and decides the next 7 days. I'll come back to that in Module 5. Saturday, sharpen the axe. Family, gym, reading, walks, not work, but not nothing. This is where the operator brain refills. Sunday, the setup. 1 hour, Sunday evening, plan Monday morning. Set the week up, close the loop. That's the rhythm. It doesn't matter if your specific days look different. What matters is that each day has a job, okay? A reactive day has no job. An operator's day has one. Inside that rhythm, each broker needs 3 non-negotiables. These are the things that if you do nothing else, the business still moves. Non-negotiable number 1, pocket block. 2 hours, twice a week, calling pockets and outreach, Mondays and Wednesdays, 9 to 11. On the calendar, phone face down, no exceptions. Non-negotiable number 2, listing audit. 1 hour every Tuesday, pull up your active listings. Ask what the next action is going to be of each one. When did I last update the seller? Is the price still right? Is the marketing still working? Listings die in silence. Audit keeps them alive. Non-negotiable number 3, the Friday review. 30 minutes, 3 questions. What worked this week? What didn't? What's a priority for next week? That's it, 3 non-negotiables. 5 hours of your week protected. Everything can be flexed around them. One more thing, the Sunday setup. This is the difference between brokers who own Monday and brokers who survive Monday. Sunday evening, 1 hour. Here's exactly what I would do. Number 1, review the upcoming week's calendar. Anything moved, anything new? Number 2, pick 3 priorities for the week. 3, not 10, 3. And number 3, identify Monday's 90 minutes. What's the most important thing that I can do on Monday morning to move the week forward? Number 4, lay out clothes, prep the gym bag, set the alarm. Small thing, okay, removes 5 decisions Monday morning. 60 minutes, Sunday, that's it. And it changes everything, I promise you. Pen and paper, write out your version of 7 days. Assign each day a job, and then circle the 3 non-negotiables. Pause the video, map out your week, and then come back for Module 5. Module 5, the operator scorecard. Here's the problem with most brokers' dashboards. They're tracking 50 metrics and acting on none of them. The operator only tracks 5 because the 5 is enough to know if the week was won or lost. If you can't tell me what your 5 numbers are, you don't have a business. You have a hobby that occasionally pays you. Okay, so 5 questions every day before you stop work. 1. Did I own the first 90 minutes? 2. Did I make my pocket and outreach calls? 3. Did I follow up on every active listing? 4. Did I move 1 deal forward today? And 5. Did I plan tomorrow before I stopped? That's it. 5 boxes, 2 minutes to fill in, tick or no tick. I built this into a 1-page printable for you, the Daily Operating Scorecard. Okay, it's actually here. So I've got the full playbook, which I'm going to be doing for you guys. But if you go to module number 5, you can see the Daily Operating Scorecard. Okay, so print it, stick it on your desk, fill it in every evening for the next 30 days. Here's what's going to happen. The first week, you'll tick 1 or 2 boxes. The second week, 3. By week 4, you'll be ticking 4 or 5, and your numbers, your actual revenue numbers, will follow. Then once a week on a Friday afternoon, 30 minutes, 3 questions. 1, what worked well this week? 2, what didn't? And 3, what's the one priority for next week? That's the entire review. Not a 2-hour planning session, not a Notion dashboard with 47 columns. 3 questions. Honest answers. Done. The brokers who do this consistently outgrow the brokers who don't. Every single time. I've watched it for over a decade. Download the scorecard today, print it, stick it on your desk, start ticking tonight. Block 30 minutes every Friday for review. Reoccurring calendar entries. Never miss it. 1 more module. Don't go anywhere. Okay, you've made it. If you actually did the exercises as we went and not just watched, you've actually worked and done more than 90% of the brokers who will see this training. You have an identity. You have a morning. You have a pocket plan. You have a weekly rhythm. You have a scorecard. That's the system. That's the whole thing. Now, I'm going to be straight with you about this, about what happens next. Most brokers who finish this training will only do 1 of 3 things. Group 1, about 70% will close this video, feel inspired for about 48 hours, and then quietly drift back into their old patterns. They won't print the scorecard either. They won't run the morning. They'll be back in 3 months wondering why nothing changed. Group 2, about 25% will instill 1 or 2 of the systems. Then they'll get some improvement, the numbers will tick up, they'll feel more in control, but they'll plateau again because they didn't install the full operating system. Group 3, about 5% will install all 5, hold themselves accountable and become the operators their businesses need them to be. Those are the brokers who will DM me in 6 months telling me that their year changed. Which group you're in isn't decided by talent, it's decided by what you do in the next 7 days. Now, if you want to be in group 3, here's what the next steps are. I run a free 15-minute call called the Operator's Audit. It's not a sales call, it's not a pitch. What it is me looking at your specific week, your specific pockets, your specific morning, your specific bottleneck, and telling you the one system that you need to install first. Because installing all 5 at once is what causes 70% of brokers to fail. The right one for your business, right now is what gets you the results. I take 5 of these per week. That's it. Because I do them personally, not through a team. If you want one, the link is in the description below the training. Book a slot, show up, bring your numbers, honest answers as well, and in 15 minutes you'll leave knowing exactly where your first lever is. One last thing before I let you go. The Daily Operating Scorecard is yours today, but I'm also building the full operator playbook. Okay, it's gonna be a full workbook. Every exercise, every framework, every template from this training, it'll be in one printable document. It'll be sent free to everyone who signed up for this training. Watch your inbox over the next couple of weeks, okay? And finally, I built this training because I'm tired of watching brokers, good brokers, smart brokers, hard-working brokers, burn out doing everything wrong, okay? Especially in the wrong order. The market isn't the problem. Your skill isn't the problem. Your system is the problem. And now you have one. Whether you book the call or not, install this system, print the scorecard, run the morning, send the voice notes, and come find me on Instagram, Your Real Estate COO, and tell me what changes. See you in the next one.